As you can tell, we are dressed for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the signature color, to remind you all how important it is to make sure that you stay up to date on those screenings and put your health first, even during this pandemic. So we want to share a personal story with you and get back to talking about Suzanne Bissett. Let me show you an Instagram post that Suzanne shared. She's a host of Your Life Arizona. You see her daily here on 3 TV. Earlier in the month, she went public with this page sharing her battle with breast cancer, posting a picture on Instagram encouraging women to get screened, saying it takes only an hour out of your day, but it can add years to your life. Such a critically important message. So this morning, our colleague and friend Suzanne is joining us live from her home this morning. We were about to go to you just a couple moments ago and lost our signal. You know how TV works, and Suzanne knows because you've been working here at this station before it was even AZ Family, right? So many people watching us maybe know you from your life, but you have a long history with this station. This is a big part of your life.
It is a huge part of my life, and I really do feel like I'm part of Arizona's family. I started this job, Olivia, 1999. If that doesn't age me, I don't know what does. But it's just been an incredible ride, and I'm just so lucky to work at a station like this. And you and I have been friends for how many years now? 20. I think you filled my position up in northern Arizona at the Bureau.
Yeah, when we say Arizona's family, I mean, it is no joke. So many of us have deep friendships that have lasted through various stages of our lives. And, we've gone on trips together and we have fun together and, we giggle and we share wonderful times and also hard times. And when you came into the newsroom in March, Suze, to tell me some incredible, shocking news, I was floored. So how were you feeling at the start of this pandemic when the world is turned upside down, but personally, your world is rocked like you could have never imagined?
It was very surreal, to be honest. I mean, I got the call that I had breast cancer on Friday the 13th of March, and that was the day I kind of see that the world started to close down. 2 hours later, after I got that phone call from my doctor, I went and picked up my girls from school. They then were on online school from there on out until September. And at first my husband and I were talking and we said, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have this diagnosis, which came out of the blue during this pandemic. And it ended up, sometimes you have to see the bright side of things. And it ended up something that I am grateful for, because during that time my girls were at home online schooling. And so I was with them. And when you get that diagnosis, surrounding yourself with loved ones is really the only way that keeps you up and it keeps you going. So the fact that I wasn't at home by myself wallowing in my diagnosis, but I had to keep on going and be a mom to my daughters and kind of be a teacher as well. I'm grateful for it. It's crazy to say, but I'm grateful it happened during that time.
It's important to you to share and encourage other women to make sure that they're staying up on their screenings. And I know that you had fallen behind just barely, but you had also been tested for the BRCA gene and had tested negative. Do you feel like that kind of gave you maybe a false sense of security regarding breast cancer?
I really do, because I put off my mammogram. The last mammogram I got was in 2018. And you know how it is, being a mom, a working mom, even if you're out there and you don't have kids, you're still working, life goes on and life gets in front of you. And so I delayed my screening, not consciously, just I got busy and I thought, my genetic testing came back negative. I'm going to be okay. I mean, breast cancer wasn't something that was even on my radar. And it was just one day I was like, you know what? I put it off a year. I just need to check the box and go get my yearly mammogram. And so I went, and then that's when I got the news. But I also want to say breast exams are very important. But a physician gave me a breast exam and didn't even feel the large tumor I had that was 3 centimeters. I ended up having 6 tumors in my right breast, and the doctor didn't even feel it. So I just want women out there to know it's so important to be on top of your health. It is so important to do your self-breast exams, but it also is so important to go get those yearly mammograms. I know life gets ahead of you, life gets busy, but you need to put your health first.
You have a very busy life, a very full life, lots of love, beautiful daughters, wonderful husband, lots of family and friends, and a very busy social life. What has been the hardest thing for you? I imagine it was having these conversations with the girls about what was going to lie ahead in this battle for you.
That really was. I mean, you're going to bring me to tears. I mean, it really, telling your girls about a diagnosis like that, I mean, it's already rocked your world. And, you know, I went from Liv one day coaching my daughter's soccer team to 2 days later asking my breast surgeon, what is my prognosis? And she starts talking about my, you know, the statistics of my survival rates. I mean, it rocks your world. And that's been one of the hardest things about this COVID, is because you can only go into doctor's offices by your own, but on your own, you can't have someone with you. And there's so many people when I was going through chemotherapy that were like, we'd love to come with you and cheer you on and, you know, talk to you during the chemo that you're there for 7 hours. They can't. So some of this journey I've had to walk by myself, like a lot of women out there can relate to, but I think the hardest part was telling my daughters, but they've been by my side this entire time, and they've just been incredible, along with my husband. So you need to surround yourself with family and friends, and you and the whole Arizona family has been so supportive of me. It really has made this journey, I gotta say, bearable, and I'm so grateful.
You're an inspiration, as you've always been on so many levels, Suze, but it is just a reminder how important friendships are and how important it is to just tell everybody that you love them and how important you are in our lives and certainly in mine. So we're with you all the way on this journey in every way that we can be. You finished your radiation and your chemotherapy, and only the best ahead. We're certainly hopeful for you, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking ahead. You know what? This was I like to call a little bump in the road. So we've gotten over the bump, and life is going to go on as normal, and life's going to be great.
I love it. I can't wait. Please invite me to the next time we go, what was it, Beverly Hills, a Bravo-themed birthday party for you a few years back. That's what we were looking to return to. Suzanne, thank you so much. We love you.
I will. Love you.